Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle on the Live Oaks map, and we've got Mage in the Sheridan. It's a fairly maligned light tank because of the high profile it's got, but you can get some good battles out of it. So we're going to see how he influences this particular battle and what tactics he uses. So he's pushing forward fairly aggressively. Now some people might stop at this bush here, but he's moving up as far as he can to spot the tanks on the hill, and there we go. Straight away, pattern, which has got pretty good view range. I'm surprised he's not being spotted, but he is using CBS, Commander's Vision System, so this is one of the strengths, I guess, of light tanks that other tanks can't fit, and there's the enemy light tank, T100 LT. This is an all tier 10 battle, and he puts a shot in T100, knowing that he's got hard cover to come behind, and the T100 gets sent back to the garage. So now he's got a bit more license to roam. He's already picked up 3k of assisted damage there. So okay, now he's pushing on. He knows that the tanks on the hill might have been pushed back. We didn't come out to this bush first, and if anything, try and pop up in those bushes, he'll definitely spot them. But now he can basically take the sort of underside of the hill here, which does protect him from tanks going to the town. If you do get spotted, you might get shot by tanks going down the railway line. In fact, there's a group of 15 that is spotted. Puts a shot in, does take a hit from the Striv, but again, he's exposed these tanks and they all start to take some hits, and there goes the Striv back to the garage almost instantaneously, and then the Gorilla. So all of a sudden up to 6k of assisted damage, and his team's 5-0. Now that's an important move this early in the game. This is the influence of the light tank in this particular thing, and these tactics have really paid off. So though he took a hit, it was well worth the swap in positions he's got. Now he's got full command of the space here. Leopard 1 spotted at the back. Now, not necessarily by him. His team have basically taken the lead that he's offered them and picked up what they should do. So you see Mage not frightened to get his own image out of the gun here, and some nice shooting here as well. So put some nice shots into the Leopard 1, and being targeted by Artie, but that's just part of the course. Path for the course, I should say, not part of the course. But he's got plenty of targets here. In fact, there's the Artie just through a gap. Can he get a shot in? He might be able to thread the needle there. No, doesn't decide to take the shot, and again that might expose him to some shots back, so he's being careful here. See a Minotauro coming back from the city. It doesn't look like the enemy sent too many tanks to the city. Gets a nice shot into the pattern. So now starting to do his own damage there. The pattern goes down, shoots towards the Leopard 1, and unfortunately that shot didn't connect, but there was the brakes. But if we get another shot in here, and you see shell velocity on this particular shell he's using, which is APCR, is 1200 meters per second, so it doesn't have to lead so much, which is pretty handy. Yeah, he's scooting over to the other side. There's a TVP here. He can monster a little bit. He's got plenty of hit points. There's the TVP sitting in a bush. He's exposed him, gets a nice shot in him, keeps going. The TVP gets sent back to the garage again. So the team is 12-1. This is definitely a ruffle stomp, but this is all down to Mage's initiative in placement of his tank and the aggressive nature that he took and the risk that he was balancing. So that definitely paid off there. Now I wouldn't say it was too risky, but it was just the right balance there, and that's really what your judgment has to be. Alright, he's got an object in front of him, probably doesn't want to sit right in front of him, so he takes a side shot on the Minotauro, and he's just hoping he's lit the 268V4. In fact, he can get around him probably, which he can. Tracks him nicely, and we'll try and track him again, I would think. No, doesn't need to, he's dead, and that's 15-1. I know that's a very short game, but what a result. Indeed, some pretty impressive results here. So 3.4k of damage, only got 1 kill, but that's fine, and 9.1k of assisted damage, and that was about 5 minutes worth of battle. So that's 12.5k of combined damage. He's also picked up the sniper award, the Confederate Ward, and what we've got is Patrol Duty and Scout, which are the two main light tank medals, and of course the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. So let's look at the team score, and then you go see who's the influence on the game that he's had. So finished on top there, 1376 base, which is great level for tier 10. Just missed out on top damage there, the TVP getting 3.9k, and on the enemy side we had a few more 3ks, both TVPs, so that's interesting. But the E100 must have been going down the railway line, super conk, well, none doing over even 1k, so probably just getting 1 or 2 shots off before they're overwhelmed, and a lot of that down to the initiative that Mage was taking. Alright, so he's ended up firing 12 shots, 11 hits, and 9 of those penetrated to give him his damage target. It's a tech tree tank, so no special bonuses, but through frugal use of his ammunition and consumables, he's ended up with a nice profit of 46k. So always nice to make a profit at tier 10. Anyway, great game there from, here we go, it's not even a 5-minute game, 4 minutes and 18 seconds of battle time. So that is just, I wouldn't say it's hilarious, it's not really hilarious, but in reality that whole collapse of the enemy side was really led by the initiative that Mage was taking. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. I hope you find it entertaining as well. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing that. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.